Hello my loves, welcome to another purpose video. So in this video we're talking about how do we remove any limiting beliefs that is holding us back from being in our purpose. So if you're new here, welcome. I post videos on finding your purpose, spirituality, self-development and so much more. So subscribe, hit the bell. So you're doing all these self-development activities to change and improve your life, but you're not seeing any changes, you're not seeing any improvements. So this can be an indication that you are actually self-sabotaging yourself from success due to your limiting beliefs that is stored in your subconscious mind, that was downloaded from ages 0 to 7 from your caretakers. So I made a video on this. So what is a limiting belief? A limiting belief is a story that you have told yourself, right, that limits you in some way. It can be about your interactions with other people or with the world and how the world works. Where do these limiting beliefs come from? They mainly come from our parents during childhood, and many of those beliefs aren't serving us. Why do we need to change these limiting beliefs? We must change our limiting beliefs because our beliefs creates our reality. I also created a video on this, on how our beliefs make our lives. What we believe is true for us is true for us. Whatever we believe, our brain proves us right. For example, if we think something negative about ourselves, you would notice that your brain will search for evidence in the past to make that thought true. Another example is most of the population believes that you can't enjoy the process of making money. So that is their reality. They don't enjoy the process of making money. So we now have to challenge that belief with really exposing ourselves to others who actually enjoy making money, which we will talk about more later on in the video. So what are your limiting beliefs? If you're not sure about it, a great indication to know what they are is by looking at your current reality. Because if your beliefs create your reality, what is your current reality? Do you see anything that you don't like? You want to improve, you want to change? That's the belief you need to change. Another way to spot your negative beliefs that is stored in your subconscious mind is every time you think about something negative, I want you to write it down. And when you begin to write down those negative thoughts, you will then begin to see what your program is really made up of. What kind of beliefs you really have about yourself, about the world, and about everything. So if you're enjoying the video so far, give me a big like. Thank you. So now, how to change our limiting beliefs? So the key to changing our limiting beliefs is by reprogramming our subconscious mind. So before we talk about that, what is a belief? So a belief is a thought that you have visited over and over until you accepted that thought as true. So once you continue thinking a thought over and over, you would accept that thought as true eventually. Okay, so once we have identified our limiting beliefs, we have said, okay, this is the limiting belief I have because I know that because of my current reality. So then you want to change that belief. So you want to have a sentence that opposes that belief. You want to say the opposite of that belief. So instead of making money is hard, we want to say making money is easy. I can be paid to do what I love. Making money is fun. Right? So that's why in my purpose affirmation videos to reprogram our subconscious mind, these are the type of things that I would always say. I would always reiterate it over and over. And it's so important that we listen to it every single day. But we come into that later on in the video. So another activity that you can do is when you write down those negative beliefs, I want you to rip it up or burn it. When you get rid of it like that, it sends a message to your subconscious mind that, okay, this is what we're getting rid of. We're getting rid of those words. We're getting rid of that belief. And then you want to write your new belief over and over and over and over. Just keep writing it over and over and over. Making money is fun. I love making money. So we spoke about having a purpose statement that we read aloud every morning and every night. We commit it to memory and say it all through the day. So that way we can access our subconscious mind and change our beliefs. I also made a video about this. This was mentioned in Think and Grow Rich. So you could definitely check that video out. So this is another activity I would love for you to do. What is your life story? If you had to write a story about your life so far, what would you write? So in a story, there must be a beginning, a problem, a solution, and then the end, the happy ending. So in your life so far, if you had to write a story and there was a problem and then a solution, what would that story be about? And if you currently have a problem, how do you see that problem being resolved? And then I want you to write, how has that resolution affected you as a person? How did you grow as a person after that? What have you learned? How does it empower you and inspire you for your future? How can it inspire others? With this new experience, how can you now help others? This activity is going to help you reprogram your subconscious mind to show you that there is good in everything. It shows you that your life has a greater purpose, and it rewrites your negative story that you play in your head about your life. So we're moving on to another technique to reprogram our subconscious mind. So what we're basically doing is trying to make an impression on our subconscious mind to change the beliefs so that we can have the beliefs to create the reality that we want. So what can you do every single day to make an impression on your subconscious mind to change the beliefs, to change limiting beliefs? What can you do every single day to prove to yourself that, hey, I can be paid to be of service, to use my natural gifts, talents, skills, abilities, experiences, and be paid for it? I can live a life of abundance. So an amazing way to impress our subconscious mind is by visualizing. So we want to visualize what that vision of ourselves would be doing every day, right? And then when we visualize that and we see it in our mind, right, we want to then mirror that in our daily life. For example, for me, that's creating content, always sharing with excitement and happiness and feeling free and excited. So what does that look like for you? What can you do every day to impress your subconscious mind that your limiting belief is not true? To shatter that limiting belief and to gain a new empowering belief. So another technique is by getting evidence that proves your limiting belief as wrong. So in this case, we can look for people who are living in their purpose. We are looking for examples of people who are being paid to be themselves. We're looking at how they do it, how they did it, how they live their lives. We are observing their energy. We are mirroring them also. So we're moving on to the other technique, another point, another way that we can impress our subconscious mind. So we spoke about the visualization, but I want to go a little more in depth with that. So when we do the visualization, we want to do it every single day. We want to do that visualization every day. And when we're doing it, we must have the feelings. We must have strong feelings in our entire body, right, of what that would be like if our limiting beliefs are shattered and we're living a different type of lifestyle. We're living in our purpose. We're being paid to be ourselves. We are giving our service. We're giving ourselves, and we're being paid for it. What would that feel like? What would you be seeing around you? What will you be doing? What will your life be like? And you want all the feelings of it. You want all the beauty of it. You want the happiness of it. And that is how we would impress our subconscious mind. So I have one more tip for you. So this last tip is something that I just started employing in my life. So the normal activities that you would do during your morning routine, during your nighttime routine, you want to implement some type of ritual, some type of mirroring of your future self now. When you're in the shower and you're feeling good because the water is falling on you and stuff like that. So in that process, I want you to feel the emotions, the feelings, and the visualization of your future self in that moment. Pretend that you are that person in that moment, because it is you at the end of the day. It's just another version of you. So be that version of you now when you're showering. When you're finished showering and you're walking out the shower, you are walking out as that version of you. You're going through your day as your future self. You are embodying your future self for the rest. So if you can quickly go back over these steps. So we want to reprogram our subconscious mind to change our limiting beliefs so that we can live in our purpose. We can create the reality that we want. So the first step, identify the belief. Number 2, change that belief to the opposite. Number 3, repeat this new belief in the form of purpose affirmations every morning, every night, throughout the day. Also, rewrite your life story. 4, what can you do every day to make an impression on your subconscious mind to change your beliefs? 5, get evidence that proves this limiting belief wrong. 6, visualize with feelings every single day. 7, incorporate a ritual that mirrors your future self in your normal daily routine. I also have many other videos on finding your purpose. I have an entire playlist. You can check that out. If you want to become clearer on what your purpose is, you want to ask yourself more strategic questions, I created a test. It's called Find Your Purpose Test. It's listed in the description, so you can check that out. But for now, thank you so much for being here. Like, subscribe, share, comment, and I'll see you soon. Bye.